So right now, the overall crypto market, ADA included, are kind of taking this wait and see approach. All right, we're trying to find out whether the information we're going to get over the next 24 hours or next 48 hours is going to be conducive for us making this flip around, this turnaround in price, and maybe some more movements to the upside. Because some of the information we got yesterday didn't actually paint that bullish of a picture for the crypto market and the economy in general. I'm Luckside. Welcome to the channel. If you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So just looking at ADA price, you guys can see we are very even keel over the last 24 hours here. This daily candle, just doji candle, you guys can see that we actually did climb from a drop down into the mid 33-cent range, but for the most part, there's not much disparity there. We're not making really a whole lot of movements. We look at BTC, very similar thing. We had a drop down into the mid 60K range, and then we climbed all the way back up to where we're sitting right now, which is at 61.1, 61.2, kind of floating in there. Now, the reason why we did have a little bit of a sell-off yesterday is that we actually got the Fed minutes. All right. And what we found out was that, you know, they weren't all necessarily in agreement to do this 50 basis point decrease that we got back in September. They were actually pretty split on this, and they decided to almost unanimously vote on this. But since then, we have actually seen some economic data that shows that the jobs market and the economy may be just a little bit stronger than what they were anticipating. Now, why this is important is, you know, we've talked about potential interest rate decreases coming in the month of November, the next FOMC meeting, which is taking place on the 6th and the 7th. What this does is this paints a little more tempered of a picture when it comes to this meeting. In fact, we've seen the interest rate decrease percentage drop to only about 80%, meaning that there's a 20% likelihood that we won't get an interest rate decrease. So it's not as bullish of news as people want it. All right. Jobs market is showing resilience, and now people are obviously a little bit nervous about what may come in this morning's CPI report. Now, obviously, this isn't a guarantee or anything like that, and it's going to come very shortly after this video does come out. But what this report is expected to show is that inflation is still slowing, but there might be some warning signs, specifically core inflation. They're expecting to see a modest rise in that of 0.2%. But if this slips just a little too high to like 0.3%, there may be some signs that inflation's still being a little bit more sticky than what people expect. And that obviously may cause a little bit of bearishness in the market, because it increases the likelihood that we're not going to continue on this path towards another 50 basis point decrease by the end of the year. Hopefully that makes sense for people, right? So right now, again, the market is just waiting. We're just blah. It's not that exciting, right? And unfortunately, you know, over these next 48 hours, like I talked about in the SHIB video yesterday, this is when historically the market wants to make that move. In fact, you know, we look at that's the wrong one. No, that is the right one. We look at ADA here, right? We're not necessarily following what we've done in cycles past. For example, 2020, we're a little bit lower than that point. It's nothing crazy, not, you know, super bearish or anything like that. When we look at BTC, we're following the same thing. We have that obviously chance to make a pop here, but we're sitting down below these possibilities right now. Okay. That doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It doesn't mean we're not going to make headway. We just have to be patient and let things play out. I will say at least some good signs in the market. BlackRock still buying. I'm going to keep mentioning this every single day that they buy until they don't, because they still have a very bullish prediction of what everything is going to look like when it's all said and done. Yes, we have some buying and selling from some of the other holders in the space, some of the other institutional money. Grayscale actually dumped $9.4 million 2 days ago. Yesterday, they were flat. Obviously, Fidelity and ARK over the last 2 days have unloaded a little bit, but BlackRock is staying strong. Institutional money is just kind of everything's waiting. All right. And it may suck because, you know, we've talked about waiting for so long. We've talked about being patient, but you really do need to be patient right now. We're very close. The things are about to open up. As long as we have at least decent data, as long as the positive sentiment remains in the market, as long as we continue to hold these higher floors, not just in terms of ADA, but in terms of BTC and most of crypto, then we're going to be just fine. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.